Hi, and welcome to day one of the Topps Amateur Showcase, also known as Bowman Scout Day. Today, position players will show off their talents in a tryout setting, participating in batting practice, the 60-yard dash, and situational defensive drills. Scouts will be grading players with the standard 20 to 80 scouting scale and will, of course, be looking for projectable skills that may translate to future success in professional baseball. Good luck to all those involved as draft day approaches. And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Central region and those representing the West. Cookie Pee-wee, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one. Juan Abreu strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Bunt stays on the 2-2 pitch, and he gets it down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. So stepping in, number 12, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. Now to the plate, Dave Anderson. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can hit another one in this at-bat.
On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he nonchalanted that one as it costs him and goes right by him. Barney Cruz is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
To second for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here. So striding in, number 12, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line towards center field. Samuel is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Felix Bautista steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Cookie Pee-wee will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Dave Grandeville will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And he'll step off. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, nice job of showing off his speed there. We've heard he's got some wheels, so it was good that he chose to put them on display for these scouts. They love a guy that can run like this.
No one out with a runner at second. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Bautista backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Pedro Vega takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their. Pitch inside the throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. A man at third with 1 away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. Sammy Manuel strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Anderson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. So coming to the plate, Adrian Cabrera, and the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Flares this one over toward first. Well, this one is gloved for the out, and a big sigh of relief here as this ball game is over.
Well, this one certainly wasn't a spotless finish, that's for sure. He does surrender a run, but he also gets the final out here to pick up the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead. Darnell Elias will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here. Cookie Pee-wee will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double. So stepping in, number 16, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with third. Grounded to short. To his right, Quintana. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man. So striding in, number 7, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first. In now, Felipe Cedeno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. To short, hit hard. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this Cookie Pee-wee is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather.
Hit hard to short. Quintana over to his left, and he's retired 1 away. Theo Gleason will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. And he is in there.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Jorge Carbajal. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through here.
Drilled to first. Pee-wee is right there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Thomas Farmer. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and so far that's been the only real offense in this game. Good pitching we're seeing so far.
Ripped on the ground to first, and that is through into right field for a single. Cookie Pee-wee steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Now batting, first baseman. Cookie.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Gleason has it in his tracks, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Stepping in, Darnell Elias. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single. Cookie Pee-wee will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And that'll get down out there. In to score is the runner from third. It's Best. Comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can. Third to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about. Max Wint will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base...
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. So that just about does it.
Welcome back to the Major League. With the 11th pick of the second round, the Seattle Mariners select Cookie Pee-wee, a first baseman from the Central Region.
Okay, so we're making our way through the second round now. The next team is on the clock, but before we get... Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Cookie Pee-wee is in the glow, making his Double-A debut in this one, so this is probably an exciting day for him.
Well, I'm sure it is, but he knows he's got a long road ahead of him to the major leagues. He wasn't a top draft pick, so he likely won't be on the fast track to the show. Unless, of course, he starts really putting up big numbers in the minor leagues. Still, I know this organization has said they were happy to get a chance.
For you next. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Opening night here in this brand. Now to the plate, Jose Calderon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. To first, Pee-wee scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
In the second spot tonight, center fielder
Cookie Pee-wee gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. Cookie Pee-wee, the hitter now. He was gunned down at second, attempting to stretch a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, he knows he's got great speed, but he got a little bit greedy on that one. In retrospect, he probably should have just settled on a single and then tried to swipe second.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. At the plate, James Bowers. He'll look to bounce back after.
Accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Cookie Pee-wee gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he...
Fly ball out toward left center field. Piedra giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there. Pedro Cedeno will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 3-2. Cookie Pee-wee stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps and makes a... Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns...
The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Time for game 2 of the regular. Cookie Pee-wee will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Yeah, plenty to worry about now with only 1 out. Not only do you have a dangerous hitter on deck, but you've got a real speedster over there at first, so...
Now at the plate, James Bowers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Taken for strike 3, the throw.
He's in there.
Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Batting fourth, Center fielder, Edgar.
Sometimes seeing a guy running from second can throw you off as a hitter. And he just watches this one for strike 3, although the runner does move up 90 feet to third on the stolen base.
Edgar Ibarra gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Striding into the box, Javier Hiedra, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. 1-2, here it comes. To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting sixth.
Stepping in, Cookie Pee-wee. He singled his last time up.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Manning ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, a big spot for that. Comes through with a 2-out RBI triple to pick up the first run of the ball game.
Stepping up to the plate, James Bowers. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
On the ground to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Cookie Pee-wee gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Hiedra going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Luke Maile stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Grounded to first. Pee-wee fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 4.
Cookie Pee-wee leans in, looking to replicate his last at-bat when he launched a solo home run.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. James Bowers will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number. Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Ramon Russell will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Pee-wee near the first base bag. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, maybe a little disappointing that he could only get 3/4 of the cycle, especially since he got the 2 hardest ones out of the way. But all in all, still a great offensive performance.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Generals are victorious here, 2-1. Good night, everybody.
For the Biscuits, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes.
Welcome back to the Minor League Pregame Show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Southern League play as we take a look at tonight's Bowman Prospect Spotlight. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Cookie Pee-wee will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Here's another look at this swing in show motion. Check out the hands getting into good position. The hips start to rotate and then whack. That's great extension. All the way.
James Bowers will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
You know, guys, we all know that those kind of games are going to happen in this sport. It's a tough game out there.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. Darren Kimura will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run.
Well, when you have a rough day at the plate, it's all about letting it go. You can't.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Cookie Pee-wee will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
James Bowers gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Changeup inside. They lost him, ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is...
Coming to the plate again, Edgar Ibarra, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Here it comes, 0-2. Right side. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game. In now, Cookie Pee-wee. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Cookie Pee-wee.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. 1 there. On to first, the double play. Cookie Pee-wee ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Belted high and deep into right center. Castellano ranging back. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
He just can't throw that pitch right.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Calderon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
To second for one, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Cookie Pee-wee will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Thinks he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And a good throw gets him one gone. Luke Maile makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's...
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
This was just a real good victory for these guys. It was that big second inning that did most of the damage, and then they were on cruise control from that point forward.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt. The Generals are victorious here, 9-4. Good night, everybody. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern. Cookie Pee-wee will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Hank Manning will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
It's always big when you get your leadoff guy on to start a game like that because that just wakes up the whole team from the very beginning.
The second for one. Cookie Pee-wee stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Cookie Pee-wee will come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Dirk Parker will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Decker racing back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Hank Castellano digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
On the ground up the middle, reined in. Out. One there, back to first, but it's right over his head. Cookie Pee-wee ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
First baseman.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And into left field for a 1-out hit. Dirk Parker will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. And he will make it back in there. He's safe at second base. Edgar Ibarra comes forward now, and he's got to get on.
Something big happened.
Drilled to the left side. Backhanded. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, this was going to be a tough play. You can see him make the off-balance throw, but it is so hard to lock in on a target when you're not set, and he throws this one away.
Bill Min struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Cookie Pee-wee steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up.
Cookie Pee-wee.
Line toward the alley in left center, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Hank Manning will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and that's through for a hit. Javier Hiedra will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Ground ball right side. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Cookie Pee-wee will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. Lined back over second. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that.
James Bowers will stride in now. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, here's a situation where he's trying to do what he can to get that run back in the bottom of the first. And he helps out the cause by swiping second here.
Pitches high, the throw. Oh, and he may have gotten a bad jump there as he aborted the stolen base attempt and went back to second. Pitch, strike 3 called, the throw. But he'll hold on to it as he'll just regroup here. So stepping in, number 34, as he'll look. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top half of inning number. Jeff Decker has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, and sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get.
And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Cookie Pee-wee will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Now batting, first baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. There's one. Out. On to first, and they get the double play. Will Machado is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Darren Kimura digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the... Cookie Pee-wee will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
And that is through into right field for a single. James Bowers will dig in for the 3rd time. Pitches a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Runner's on his way to 3rd. Hard hit ball to second. Machado ranges to his right. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Edgar Ibarra will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far.
On to first, 2 gone. But he's safe at 3rd as he's able to scramble back. Steve Barron steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hot shot towards the hole, and he has delivered on 3 and 2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from 3rd. Jeff Decker will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Cookie Pee-wee digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Line drive to center field. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. James Bowers will stand in, one of the few guys.
While the rest of the family's inside.
It sails a bit, and he will get into second base as the tying run. Edgar Ibarra will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
Right here.
Swing and a little tapper. Maile has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Leading off the inning, Darren Kimura, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the 1st out. So, guys, all 3 of us were treated to a well-played ball game all in all. And what do you say we go ahead and name this fellow right here as our tops player of the game?
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Cookie Pee-wee will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. Runner breaks for third. Into the seats, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening. Cookie Pee-wee is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Coming to the plate now, Alejandro Ramos. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Line to the right side. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Cookie Pee-wee will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though.
Cookie Pee-wee will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find.